Hi friends, this is Soft Reason. In this lesson, we will be looking at how to run slab analysis of this structure using the load chest down method. Okay, and so this is a 3-story building. Okay, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe and stay tuned. Like the video as well. Alright, so let's start. I want to position the structure this way so that we will see the movement of the grids. Okay, and I want to also move the grids to the story 4. Okay, and so I will go to analysis, 3D building analysis. Okay, in the dialog I will check my parameter. Okay, I will check my loadings. Okay, the next thing I will have to check is my material. For column I will be using Y16 and Y20. Okay, for slab I will be using Y10 and Y12. Okay, for my beam I'll consider Y12, no, Y16, Y20 and 25. Okay, alright, you can leave the rest. Okay, so I will go to models and options, and you will ensure that reductions as in reduced by 25% is selected here. Okay, after which you can also check the stiffness here. Alright, and then you click on closed. You will go back to analysis. This time around you are going to use FE floor analysis. Okay, remember I want to show you how to analyze your slab using the load chest down method. Okay, so you are going to reduce this slab by 0.5. This place used to be 1, so you will change it to 0.5. Okay, if you check this place, if you check this point, after the program must have finished analysis, it will pause for you to actually check and select reinforcement before it will continue to the next floor. Okay, so this is the function of this SPI server for FE floor analysis. Okay, so after which you must make sure that the current story is the last story. Okay, because it is a load chest down, and so it carry the load from the roof level to the first floor level and onto the foundations. Okay, so you will click on batch FA. Then you have to check this place. You make sure here is checked. If this point is not checked, okay, then this point you will make sure it is 0.5. Okay, originally it was 1. I change it to 0.5. Okay, that is the slab stiffness factor. Okay, and so after which you will click on OK. Now the program said pause to check meshing at each floor. You want to pause and then check your meshing, as in be able to run the analysis of each slab, as in the design of each slab at each floor. That is the question here. So if you check here, after the program was off, analyze this upper floor, the program will pause for you to design the floor before it will proceed to the next floor. Okay, so you click on no. Okay, so I want to cancel this and move this towards this extent small. Okay, the reason is I want us to see how the load chase down actually works. We will be looking at the grid's movement. Okay, so I will now click OK, then I will say continue. Okay, just say yes. Yes, so the program has started preloading analysis. You just have to be observing the movement of the grid, how it will be chasing the load down the foundation. Okay, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe. Hit on the red button. Alright, so you can see it has moved the load from the roof to this particular floor. After analysis, it will carry it to this second floor. Let's observe it. Okay, alright, it has moved the load to this second floor. That is how load chase down analysis is being carried out using the Protastructure. Okay, so if you observe, after you must have finished the analysis of this floor, it will carry the load to this other floor. Okay, which is from this floor now the load goes to the foundations for the foundation design. Okay, so that is how the load chase down method is being carried out successfully. Alright, it has moved the load to the floor. Okay, alright, so the analysis has been done successfully. Okay, so you click on okay, so that is this method of load chase down analysis in Protastructure. So you can now proceed to analysis post processing. Okay, you click on it. And once you click on it, you will have something of this kind. Okay, it has already meshed the structure for you, so you just click on this standard contour. Okay, you can just use this user defined contour. Okay, and then you run your design. Okay, if you check in this design, you notice that the highest reinforcement you have here is 1317 diameter is the highest area of reinforcement. That is at the top. Okay, so you check it at the top direction too. You'll be having this. Okay, so you can use this edit to edit your reinforcement. Okay, after which you will click on closed. Okay, and you closed. So the lesson teaches us how to run analysis, slab analysis using the load chase down method. Okay, so I will close this. Okay, so after which the next thing you need to do, you have to go back to the analysis tab, use 3D analysis. Okay, in the 3D analysis, you go to option, you change this to none. Okay, and you go to analysis, and then you will start analysis, so you can be able to design the columns and the beam. Why these options? Those options we are showing is because of the stiffness factor that we have changed to 0.5. Okay, so building analysis completed successfully. Okay, so you click on okay. Alright, you can see it's been analyzed. Okay, so you will click on okay. Alright, and so after which you will notice that the columns and the beams has been designed successfully. Okay, so if you want to run the analysis, if you want to design your slab reinforcement, you can easily go to the navigate to the plan view of story 2 or any of the stories that carry this slab. Okay, and then you will quickly click on your strips. Okay, at this point you'll be using analytical strip. Okay, you have to select the start and the end, okay, bob to bob, okay, because you are taking the strip in the horizontal direction from outside to outside, okay. So now you are control to make sure you have a straight line, okay. So you click right to insert your strips. You can see your strips are being inserted successfully, okay. So that is how you will do to insert all your slab strips, okay. It's been inserted. You are going to start this from inside this cantilever and end it inside cantilever as well, okay. So you will come to this point and you choose cantilever, and then you click here, okay, inside the cantilever and come to this side and order your control key to have a straight line. So you can select here, okay. It says section is sufficient in support region, okay. So you click on okay. So you will do the same thing here. This point is showing section is insufficient, meaning we will have to increase the thickness of the slab here, because the slab here, the area is big, okay. So you will do the same thing here in this direction and in the opposite directions, okay. And you can also move to the story 2 to add your strips, okay. After which you check your beam if they are actually designed, okay. Click on the beam. You notice none of the beam is designed, okay. So you want to run a bash design, okay. So you click on beam design. At first you don't need the program to reselect bash, so you click on calculate. Click on close. You can see all the beam has been designed. Unfortunately, some of these are failing, so you can just use your interactive design to design them so they can't pass the analysis, okay. You can see this point that is showing red, showing that the beam is failing, okay. So if you increase this by here, you're no longer there. You come to this point, you do the same thing, okay. In this point you do the same thing and you increase this one to 3, okay. So if you click on okay, alright, you see the beam has passed now, okay. So you do the same thing to these ones, okay. Alright, so if you want to print your report, you can see some maritime design report here, beam capacity, okay. Then you closed. Okay, so let's look at the column. If the column have been designed successfully, so you click on the column, you notice none of the column is designed. So we are going to use bash design. Click on it, okay, and click on design. If you are not subscribed, do so. Like the video and share it to friends, as it may help my friends, okay. You click on closed. So you notice almost all the columns has been designed now successfully, okay. So you can just click on this first one and then check the interactive designs, okay. Alright, so this is the interactive design, and then this is how the design has been done, the reinforcement placement, okay. So you click on okay. Alright, you can also print your report here, okay. So we have done the design of the column, the beam, and we have also designed the slabs, okay. We have been shown how to design the slab after running analysis using the load chest down method, okay, in Protastructures, okay. So this will bring us to the end of this lesson, okay. So if you have not subscribed, do subscribe and stay tuned for more advanced lesson in engineering softwares of this kind, okay. So bye for now.